Okay, so I'm making this video on my point of view as a Christian on SR and basically going without the corn. Now I'm at work, so I'm on break. Figured I'd make this vid real quick. So my personal experience on it. One, you should be on it. Two, the benefits they talk about are there. You do gain them. But what I've noticed, the major thing is on it that you need to realize is it's not just about going for the days, okay? The recovery. It's not just about that. Because anybody, even alcoholics and smokers, there goes that deer again. See her? We got a deer that hangs around work. There, see her? Right there. Oh, another one. Look. Beautiful. Still nearby. See? She's right there. Beautiful deer. I'm trying not to disturb them, so I'm just going to stay over here. Usually I walk down the trail, but they're beautiful. Look at them. It's beautiful. You can see it right there. Looking at me. The deer are so used to us because we work here all day and we just look at them. See, they're still standing over there. See? Right there in the tree line. Kind of hard to make out, but I'm going to leave them be. They're trotting along. Anyways, where was I? Oh, yes. So while I'm on topic of SR, as I said, the benefits do work. There is a lot of good in it, and what it is the recovery process. It's not just about gaining the benefits, it's about healing. And as I said, the days, they don't really matter as much. It's more the underlying problems. That's what you go on it for, is mainly to figure out the issues you have and you recover from them. Like, why did you start into, say, corn? Okay, what were the reasons? Well, you look at them. Okay, say you're lonely. Okay, so you go on this SR, and what a lot of guys don't talk about is they just talk about, oh, the benefits. You know, the benefits of, I just, get women and I get this more. And it's true, you do get more energy. You do get looks. Because mainly you're not living in shame and your head's not down. Your head's up, your chest's back, because your testosterone is climbing. You're also able to hit more reps in the gym because you're not wasting your energy on corn and all this other pointless stuff. But also what recovery is, true recovery, is looking at the underlying problems. Now, I found this out through being on it, and I'm not perfect. I mean, there are a few times I've been on it for long streaks and stuff, and I've, slipped up, I've fallen. I'm not perfect. I'm not gonna, sit here and try to be like, oh, I got a 90-day streak, man. You're gonna be levitating and all this stuff. No, you're not gonna be levitating. It helps you address the inner forms of what you're running from. So, like I said, if you're lonely, that's why I started drinking, or you're into corn, you address that. How? You build relationships. You go into it because you can't talk to women or people, and you're just like, oh, I can't do that. Well, you work on it. What it does is it forces you out of that comfort zone and forces you to look at the inner problems. Once you solve those, then recovery is pretty much a process. Same with if you were alcohol, if you drank a lot, if you were, excessive into weed and you managed to give that up. All these different kind of drugs, it's addressing the underlying conditions, and what it does is it helps. So just because you end up, say you get a good streak going and you slip up, say you watch, you click onto the Corn Hub or something, and stuff on social media sends you into a frenzy, and you happen to click, right? Well, don't be like most guys. Most guys just look and they're like, well, messed up my days, I guess I better just give in, beat your meat like a monkey in the corner, and you beat it off and then just start over again. No, You slipped up, okay? You watched one of the videos. You didn't actually go through with, beating your meat. You don't beat yourself up over it. You don't reset. You just say, oh, I failed. So, click. Keep going, okay? And that doesn't mean I'm telling you to not, you can just go ahead and watch it as long as you don't do anything. No, it's like you should be trying to cut it out. But I'm saying, don't reset your days, and don't just continue doing it because you slipped up and you're like, oh, well, guess what? We all slip up. Okay, this world is so over-sexualized and stuff, with freaking women half-dressed everywhere and in the gym and on social media. It's like, no matter where you go, it's like you are just completely and utterly exposed to it. You can't get away from it because it is a fallen world and it's Satan's world, and you have to realize that. This isn't our home. We are here temporarily. We are going to be in heaven and a new earth and heaven when it's made. This is just a temporary home. So just follow God, stay strong, and just when you end up, failing, don't just reset all your progress like that. Just keep going, okay? The main journey is growing, getting better. But a lot of people won't tell you on SR, but I'll tell you from my personal experience, it is mainly to address the underlying problems. Because just going for a set number of days, great. It's not going to help you, because no matter how long you go, as a friend of mine said, and said in one of his videos, and I'll share it here, is it doesn't matter the days as long as you keep improving. You will overcome eventually, but if you don't address the underlying problems, it doesn't matter how many days you get. You can go 90 days, you can go, 2, even 3 years. And sure, it's an impressive streak, but if you don't address your underlying problems, you're going to slip up and you're going to fall. You can't fight lust forever. You will slip up. There's one guy, he shared about it. One guy on SR, I did it for a long time, is David Hammond. He went, I think, almost 4 or 5 years. That's a long time. And he slipped up before he's married now. But see, it's a lot of people don't talk about the recovery. See, he addressed the underlying problems, grew closer to God, kept going like that. Now he's out, his ministry is booming. He's got, podcasts, he's out there. And God's blessing magnifying him, and I can see that because he put in the work. And as long as you keep following after God, it doesn't matter how many times you fall, it's getting up. So as long as you keep that up, you keep that momentum going, you just keep pushing and pushing and pushing and getting to that level, and just the recovery, and you address the problems, you will overcome it. Me, that's what I'm in the process of. I'm building my life. I'm up to working out twice a day. I'm going to have my vlog eventually on that. I've started, but you can check that out too. Check out my other videos I have, but I'm just here to put in my 2 cents worth on it, because there's a lot of confusion that the days are good, but it's mainly the inner problems. Once you address those and you overcome your insecurities and you start building, friendships, you start being more social, you start serving your church more, you are going to be at more peace, and you're going to find those friends you crave. You're going to find that godly woman that God has for you. But you have to be close to God to find them. Okay? You're not going to find them wandering through the world, because there's tons of hookups. Like I know on SR myself, from the looks I've gotten, from, long streaks and days, yeah, it'd be easy to hook up if that's what you were doing it for. Yeah, it's easy. I mean, there's women. It's one of the easiest things to get nowadays. But do it for healing, and you will address those underlying problems. Once you address those, you'll be so much better. So I'm going to cut the video here. But this is just my 2 cents worth on SR, having done it for quite a while, 2-3 years, I believe I've been on it. I go up and down, like I have good streaks, and then I have, what I call slip-ups. But other than that, I'm more addressing my underlying problems, and I've healed a lot. God's helped me that way. So, this is a soldier and bondservant of Christ, signing off. I want you to stay strong, and that no matter what happens, keep fighting a good fight and keep walking after God. And just don't give up, okay? It doesn't matter if you slip up. You might look at something. Just keep going, okay? We're not perfect. We're going to fall. Just just ask forgiveness from God and continue on. Anyways, have a blessed day. It is a beautiful day out and I'm stuck at work. So, anyways, enjoy your day. Whenever you watch this, may God's word be a lamp unto your feet. May He bless and watch over you. May you have a glorious day and stay strong and safe in these crazy, dangerous times.